Got it. Flag, let's get. Bob. So we are going to dump out a bunch of eggs onto the table. Dump out a bunch of eggs on. What's up, James? I'm gonna put out a bunch of eggs on the table. There, let me just keep rolling boxes. It'll be easier. The eggs are harder than. Oh, geez. Eggs, eggs. Like Easter, we're having an Easter egg hunt. It's the Restlesscraft Breakers Easter egg hunt. What can we expect in an egg? Let's look. 2 holiday variations. 1 exclusive card inside. 59 total cards per tin. My guess is there will be autographs. I mean, all the other hits. You saw all the things. So we're about to find out. You're being too fancy. Dump them out. And see. Okay. So while Landon's going to do that, I am going to open one. We're going to take a peek at it. Aha. So it's a pack inside the tin. So that's good. Huh. These are metal tins. Matt, these are metal tins. Crazy. So we're just going to do that.
Inserts.
What inserts? Oh, the plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we need something to put all these tins in. I think we'll put these by the door and give them away. These will be freebies. Oh, geez. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so we always have lots of stuff by the front door that we sell. So does anybody have an objection to if I have, if we just have, well, I don't know. Because I was going to have, I still might just have Lincoln open things. No. I want you to take, here. Cubby.
Way to go, the IPC.
Guess so. All right, let's open one and see. What do we know for sure we're getting? 59 cards, 2 exclusives, and 1 is something else. What does it say? 1 something, 1 what? No. 1 exclusive card. So there's Xander Bogaerts. My guess is this is the exclusive, maybe? Garrett Cole. And then you have Brooks Lee. And you have 2 of these, right? Masataka Yoshida. Okay. All right. Check this out. Lincoln, give me a box. And I'm going to need some sleeves. All right, so let's just start. I got like 15 cases of these, so what's up, Garrett? So it seemed like a natural thing to open. Jackson Holiday. Don't bend it. What do you do that for? What are you, strong or what? Jung-Hoo Lee. Go there. Let's see. This. Call to the hall, huh? Hey, Dad, look how easily these things break. Maybe, I think you miss being picked on, Garrett. Everyone missed. What are you doing? Get some more, open some more. We got 10 cases we got to get through, lazy. Bring over 1 at a time, crack them. Move them, kids. Bean does not fit in the egg. Josie. The man, Bob. So we have eggs. What's the thing? We have eggs. Hold on, let me see. So our standard is base card parallel 2 per 10. So we have base card eggs, base card rabbits. Then we have flowers number to 50, umbrellas to 10, watering cans to 5, and birds are 1 of them. I'm gonna leave that. Lincoln, what are you doing? What's going on, Brandon? Okay, so lots of base. Dalton Varsho, so that is Gray Swing. That's the fancy. I don't know. Eggs. Eggs. So we're gonna sleeve the eggs. Hey, now where's Lincoln at? I don't know why. No. Landon, why are you pulling everything out of the case though, son? The only thing. Oh, Tatis. Field advantage. There's home field advantage. I would just open up the top, Landon, and just pull the eggs out. Leave the boxes, the rest of the box intact. Hey, Brooks Lee. Go. Brent Booker. Laddie. George Soler. Sandy. Hey, you're gonna have to Lincoln, you're gonna have to cut some sleeves so you can do the whatever. We haven't hit a Larry David the whole way. This is where we'll find the Barry Bonds auto. The holiday tin. Oh, it's upside down. I don't know why they do that. Red Sox. Ranger Suarez. Gunner. Then that's just the base. All right, so we know there are inserts in here. Decent things because we've seen them. It's very hard to repeat, Garrett. That's my prediction. For all the talk and bluster about the Dodgers, and it is rightfully so, everything that they're saying, it is very hard to repeat. Call to the Hall out of 150. Ichiro. Watkins. Old Raggins. I do think the better league is the National League this year, Bryce Harper. Wait, did I see I guess I did. So these are the regular ones too. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Francisco? Anyone have any thoughts? I will say it's not going to be the Cardinals. National League, you think the Braves are a better team than the Mets? No, the Mets are, yeah, the Mets are the East. The Phillies are the East. So you think the Braves are better than the Mets and the Phillies? I know you're a homer, but there's Homer and then there's like Homer. Debbie? I don't know that I could agree with you on that. Don't think Braves are better than the Phillies and the Mets. I agree with you. Maybe one of those two, but I don't think both. I also think the Cubs always find a way to screw it up. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put a little thought into this. When's the season start? I guess it's already technically started, right? Well, the Dodgers are undefeated, right? That counts. I think the surprise in the National League comes out. Well, I don't know. I'm going to say this for the first time in a long time and mean it. I think the Giants are going to be pretty good. I think the Giants are going to surprise some teams. And I just don't, I think it's so hard, Brooksley. So hard to repeat, you know? I don't know. It's a tough year. It's a weird year. I don't know how to, I don't even know who's the best team right now in the American League, though it is the odd year for, I mean, the other year for Bochy. So, you know, watch out. Watch out for them Rangers. Boy and Bibby. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year for all the way around. I like, you know who I like to make a little bit of a splash to, a little bit of fire is Pittsburgh. Bolton cows are very nice. I think Pittsburgh, because the Central is going to be fairly weak, is probably the best way to put it. I mean, who's I don't know. This is kind of a weird year. I think the National League, though, is stronger than the American League. I'll say that. I mean, it's hard to pick against Houston in the West. It's hard to, even hurt or not, it's hard to pick against the Yankees. Cleveland's probably, you already mentioned that. Cleveland probably is the best team in the Central. Yeah, I think that's a good argument. And Cisco. Think so? I don't know. Then who's first and second, Bob? If Houston's third, who's first and second? You think the A's are going to be that good? Soto? Oh, look at that. So this is like some kind of flower. Oh, out of 50. Okay. Cool. Rangers A's. Oh yeah, I mean I can think you don't think Seattle's got enough? Out of 50. Tyler Gentry, rookie, Kansas City. You have got to stop doing this already, dude. Talking to me. Lincoln. Got to sleeve stuff, and it's going to be a lot. Yeah, poor Angels. The American League East. Oh, out of 25. Look at that. Corbin Carroll. Cool. How do we know? How do we tell? I guess he's out of 1 out of 20. Or it's that mount. I think the best division in baseball will be the National League West. I think the National League East, the AL East, both of them. But I think the National League West will be the strongest division. Hey, look at that. Font. So this isn't numbered. I don't know. Anyone else have any thoughts? Share. We have half the break left sitting on the. I do think the National League West is stronger. I think the closest one to beating the Dodgers, and probably should have, was San Diego. Very, very well could have beaten the Dodgers. And I don't think there's enough of an appreciable drop off in San Diego to make a difference. Arizona is stronger. San Francisco is stronger. In the NL East, I don't think the Braves are appreciably better. I mean, I'm not saying they aren't good. I'm just saying I don't think they're appreciably better. The Mets have, I think there's more deficiencies in the teams in the East than there are in the West. It has to play out. It has to play out. The Padres should have beaten the Dodgers. Could have beaten the Dodgers in the playoffs, and they aren't worse. I agree with that, Garrett. I agree. San Diego's a bunch of individuals, but think about the playoffs and how they were in the playoffs. I think they can repeat that. I just think I my gut tells me the West is better than the East. It'll probably be watch it'll be the Central. Central will have some massive bum rush of I don't know what it won't, but you know that. The Giants, I will say this for the Giants, their starting pitching is really strong. Really strong. Bullpen is really good. They can hang in there. It's going to be. I do think I think the National League West is the strongest division in baseball this year. I'll go on record and say that. Should the Dodgers win 120 games? They probably should win 120 games. Will they win 120 games? I don't know that they will, but they probably should. Jazz Chisholm. I'm not saying the East isn't good. The National League East is good. I would be surprised if they didn't win 100 games. But it's hard to win at that rate. Last year was really showed a lot because it's hard to win at that rate and make it the way the Dodgers did. Like I said, I think San Diego should have beaten them. I'm going to go out on a little bit of a limb here and say that I still think the best team in the American League, probably the Yankees, even with the injuries. Even with the injuries. I don't think Toronto is there. They have a way of shooting themselves in the foot for some reason. And I don't think the Red Sox are there. Then who's the best team in the American League? Andres Chaparro. Caparo? I mean, Beans? I could see Boston being a surprise team. Maybe Cleveland. Cleveland's pretty good. Who else is in the Central that's pretty good? The Twins, maybe again? Tigers. The Tigers were really a pretty solid team. Pretty solid team. The Orioles, I forgot about the Orioles in the East. I think this might be the put up or shut up year for the Orioles, too. I don't know why I completely overlooked them. I did. Orioles should be strong. Yeah, the American League East is pretty good. Landon, down to 4. Not a long break. Frank Corbine. Oh, look at that. So this is a /50 then too. 21 out of 50. Xavier Edwards. Hopefully we get a 1 of 1. I'd be happy with just one auto. I would do an over-under, but I think everything's going to be tough. I mean, I'd be happy if we hit an auto. There's got to be a surprise team. Abraham Toro. Because no one in the AL East you would call, I guess you'd call Boston a surprise if they were really firing on all cylinders. F. Brown. I think one of the strong points for the Tins is that I don't know that there are as many Tins as there are other things. And so I think from a hit perspective, they're pretty solid for the, the different things you can get out of them. Michael Gold, Starling Marte. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least they've done the right thing, which is give them their own hits, right? Brooks Baldwin, which I like. There's Zebby again. Give them their own hits. That way, you're actually looking for something that you're not going to find elsewhere. Okay. They aren't going to be as plentiful as other things. That's okay too. So tomorrow we'll start selling Heritage High. I was told we were going to have another rebuy of Heritage High, and that didn't happen. So we don't have a ton unless they do a rebuy like literally tomorrow, so they can get it to me by the end of the week. If not, we'll have to maybe roll some things the next week. There's but there's not another baseball product on the horizon. There's not another baseball on the horizon. We should be Bowman, right? I mean, we should be into other things, but there's not. Horizon, I don't know what to think. So we'll see. Adele Amador. Hey, Oscar. Show. Thanks, Merrill. Yeah, I think it did. I think it's gone. Garcia. Yep. Yep. I think this year's just going to be a weird year for releases, times, and everything else. Some more. Yeah, I just think it's not going to be a good rhythm. Not a lot we can do about it. So we'll just do the best we can. If Panini is going to stick with the prospect thing, I think that's going to work out. Luis, be pink. Not sure that needs it. Patrick Bailey. Debbie. Somebody collects them. Sam Sellingworth, maybe? James Wood. But opening 10 cases of this gives us a pretty good glimpse at it. And it's not expensive. Except for the Nationals, I guess. So. Heritage High is going to be a little pricey, but I don't think horrible bad. I'll have it figured out by the time we start listing tonight. And I'll work something up tonight so we're ready to go for tomorrow. Got 12 more. But so you must be able to get autos, right? Because look, there's James Wood on the side of the box and autograph. So I guess autos are possible. So probably not probable. Out of 25. Wow. Wow. Tanner Scott. This is the ammo. Thinko. What's up, Rebel? Sunny. Yento. There, Bailey. Finally got your wife to bed. Good deal. Finally got your wife to go to bed. Nacho. Oh. Nacho got a little rough corner. Bet she does. Hey, Garcia, what is this out of? Rabbits. Terrible, terrible throw. Hand it to me. Another serious question. How do we feel about the Rays playing home games at Yankees Complex in Tampa? I don't think it matters. Okay. I think too big of a deal is being made. Actually. Yeah, Nashville. I'm not sure why they can't keep teams rolling in Florida anyway. Whatever. Holland, I don't know. Debbie again. Is out of 50. So we've hit 3 of these out of 50. Netto. Young. I just want to see one auto. I'm annoyed because I'm checking Miami, Tampa, and Atlanta off my stadiums list this year, but Tampa will have an, yeah, a little bit of an asterisk. Asterisk. Well, a lot of it, but it's okay. Just go drive by there. Get out. I'm sure there's a hole somewhere in it that you can get in. Walk around a little bit. You'd be like, hey, I was there. German. We're going to be doing some rolling off here. Last egg about to be opened. We're already through opening also. Well, we're not opening, but there's a last egg mojo. A lem. Careful how you crack them eggs. And uh-oh. Oh. Jacob Wilson. I thought we were going to get lucky there. Cool. my list. So it's rabbits. Egar with the rabbits. Card. There you go. Have not. I would like to someday. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. At some point, though, we'll get to. Maybe when they finally put Barry Bonds in. Well, let me just say to you, Garrett, 7 kids. Okay? Now, more than full-time business. Oh, we got an auto. That Leo Inez. 7 kids. He's out of 150. We did get one on. Very excited. Ever heard of the guy? It doesn't mean anything. I haven't heard of a lot of things. Someday. They probably could, but they're selfish, Scott. So. If I say, hey, now let's go to Cooperstown, she'll say, how close is that to Hawaii? Be like, well, not close. Out of 99, DJ Hertz. We have the Tops Industry Conference at the end of April. Atlanta. I think instead of taking some extra days, we're going to fly in the morning of, and then leave on Tuesday when it's over. Extra time. Hey, Miami Marlins. Xavier Edwards. Doubleday Field. That would be fun. So what can we say about the autographs? Well, so far they're 1 in every 10 cases. Three numbered so far. That's pretty solid. Barry Walker. Kind of fun doing a Monday break. Tatis. Haven't done one in a minute. All right, guys, last pack. Last pack. And then we shall, it's going to be a fairly short recap. So a lot of sleeve stuff, you know what I'm saying? Not a ton of other things. Yes. If he's good. Dodgers. Short recap. 10 cases. Tatis is out of 99. Gold. What, full bleed? I mean, Marlins full. Out of 99. DJ Hers. Vintage stock. We did get one auto. An auto in 10 cases. Leo Jimenez out of 150. The Rabbits for Corey Seagar. Pink Wilson. Tyler Phillips is 37 out of 50. Rabbits for Garcia. Nacho Alvarez gold. He has a little dink on the corner. This is nice. Tanner Scott out of 25. 21 out of 25. Pink for Julio Rodriguez, who I think is going to have a bounce back year this year. Amador gold. Marte gold. Michael King is pink. I guess it's Abraham Toro gold. Xavier Edwards out of 50. Cal Ripken Jr. pink. Christopher Sanchez gold. Brandon Fott, that's the egg version. Corbin Carroll. So we got a couple of things out of 25. Corbin Carroll, 1 out of. Tyler Gentry is also out of 50. 46 out of 50. Ichiro out of 1. Home field advantage. Tatis. Home field advantage when you get for medication. And Xander Bogaerts gold. It was nice to look at. It was nice to look at. I would not want to go break a bunch more of that, but it was nice to break 10 cases so you get an understanding. All right, we'll start selling Heritage High tomorrow night. Start breaking that on Wednesday. So I'll get that taken care of, and we'll start tagging up for that. Appreciate you guys buying in. Appreciate you hanging out with us on Monday. You guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you later.